Well, I changed things up a little bit. I took compressor off of the original mount base, mounted it to the base that was already on the tank, and it's all just loose plumb fit in there so that I can figure what I'm doing. So I've got just one outlet on this tank, and sometimes they argue with themselves, sometimes they don't. We'll see what happens here. If it does, I will run a secondary line, not into this tank, but into my what will be the overflow here, so that I can take care of that. But I've got my pressure relief valve line that has to go from there to here, which is this long aluminum line here. So I'll have to shorten that, rebend it, and get that installed. And then also way up here is where the air actually goes into the tank, and that needs to line up here. So you guys can see I've got to do some modifying to that as well. But we'll get all that done, get her situated. I've got compressor bolted down, got the motor bolted down. I'll need a longer belt. Then of course wiring them's pretty easy. You've just got 2 line ends and 2 lines to the compressor. So, but I mean, you can see everything's just kind of mocked in there. Just a little different, but I'm bound and determined I'm going to have a quiet air compressor again, because when my old tank gave up and I got that thing, every time it kicked, I just despise it. But anyway, that's the progress. And this is a twin cylinder inline instead of the typical V, and it does really well. It's a real nice compressor, runs nice and quiet. The switch and clean the contacts on it and all that's fine. I bench ran it here, just check, make sure everything was still copacetic with it and everything's still fine. So, but anyway, that's progress so far, and it is now what? It's 8:30. Had a couple neighbors drop by already this morning just to chit chat, so it kind of distracts me a little. But anyway, stay tuned for more updates later. I'm out.